Prospect Hill Cemetery from Royal. This is the old cemetery located at the end of Prospect Street, and it's named Prospect Hill Cemetery because it's on a hill. South part of Front Royal. There are very old graves here. And some new ones, of course. But the highlight of this cemetery is this mound here, circle, and we'll respectfully enter the circle of stones. As you can see, there are a couple of southern flags, southern states Civil War flags. And what you are witnessing, those gravestones, all of them, inside this circle, fence circle, you are seeing the graves of South Southern Civil War soldiers. So those are the stones marker the grave of soldiers that fought for the South during the American Civil War. And I can guess that they were people, men, that live in Warren County. We have here Captain John Owen Lasley, November 12, 1827, September 21st, 1864. 8th Virginia Cavalry, I think. Yep. 8th Virginia Cavalry. So this was a captain of the Army of the South during the Civil War. Many of the stones, the names, you cannot read them. H. Garth, 2nd Virginia Cavalry. It doesn't say that. You cannot read the name. Most of the names are already worn off. You cannot see them because we got graves here that have been here more than 100 years. 1864, if I'm not mistaken, the Civil War was between 60 and 65, something 63, 65, I'm not remember exactly now. So it's not that long ago. I was born in 1955, so in 1964 I was 9 years old, and it's 100 years from the date that this man died. Let's see, there's a flat stone here. It's for a particular person. Dixon L. Baker, 2nd Lieutenant, CLB, 24th Georgia Ball Line, Confederate States Army, April 24, 1830, August 16, 1864. So they are both died in 64. And that's the monument. The wreath has been dry for a long time. Elected by the ladies of Warren Memorial, says there. In 1882, I think it says. So all these are men, or maybe a woman too, I'm not sure, that fought for the South in Virginia during the American Civil War. By the size of this circle, I'm not sure if the graves are actually here. I mean the coffins, because there's so many. Maybe it's only the gravestones, but I'll have to ask, find out if they're actually the remains of these guys here, or just the gravestones. Baldwin, 18th October 64, I think. H.H. Bledsoe died October 3rd, 61. John Cockerham, can make up the date. And of course the cemetery is on top of this little hill. That's a school over there. I think that's Luray Avenue on the other side. That's a school. And cemetery is on top of this little hill where you can have a general view of the town. Lots of flies, mosquitoes. Over there is the power plant in the electrical generation plant close to the river. One of the cell towers and some church bell towers here, and that's the town. It's almost exiting the south part, not far from the BP gas station, crossing Route 55. Nice day today. I was told about this memorial for the Civil War soldiers, and I wanted to come see it. Wars of all kinds, of all times, natural or unnatural population control have killed so many million people. Many millions of humans have died because of war throughout the ages. Well, rest in peace. Well, you have been resting in peace for more than 100 years. Let's see what it says there. There is one of those boards. It probably explains about what this is. Look at this cross. John T. Lovell, born July 1632, died February 10th. Well, July 1618, looks like 92 or 82. Died February 10, 1900. Barely made it to the new century. And that's a Pate cross here. Angels. A child. It has to be a child. That's why it has toys. Let's see what it says there. Sorry for the shaking. I'm walking over grass and the floor is a little bit uneven. Prospect Hill Cemetery, and that tells the tale, I guess. Jackson prepares for battle. Okay, it's not about the grapes. It's about one of these Civil War historical markers called Civil War trails. Wherever you see this mark, is because it's a site that has to do with some event during the Civil War. Battle of Front Royal, May 23rd, 1862. I just film it. You can read it by stopping the movie. You are here. I guess the arrows represent the advancement of the troops. Rose Hill. That's 340. That's the river. North Fork. Happy Creek, 522. In November 7, 1868, the ladies of Warren County Memorial Association were chartered to collect the Confederate dead burial sites throughout Warren County and rebury them in a circular lot. Yeah, that explains about the cemetery. In a short time, however, the remains of 276 soldiers representing every state in the former Confederacy were interred here. Some 90 were identified and placed in separate graves, each with a marble headstone. The remains of 886 unknown soldiers were buried in a common grave in the center of the circle. And on August 24, 1882, the 18-foot-high monument was erected above them. So that monument obelisk is from August 24, 1882. A memorial service is held annually on the anniversary of the Battle of Front Royal. Several notable local residents are buried elsewhere in Prospect Hill Cemetery. They include Lieutenant Samuel J. Simpson and Lucy Buck, the diarist. Not bad for being here since 1882. This obelisk is in good shape. They did good by them. That's my opinion. Even they were the losing side. They fought for an idea of a land they thought it was worth fighting for. Four large headstones here. Okay. Goodbye, guys. I'm ending the filming here. There's a lot more to see. This cemetery expands to the sides of the hill. Near that school. That's the side of town there. Heavenly, lovely day. Not too much heat. Breeze. Clear skies. Still green trees turning yellow. September 1st. The beginning of the end. The beginning of my favorite season. We'll see what the future brings. Bye bye, guys.